y is equal to x squared plus 8x plus what is the question that is given after. Now how do we actually use completing the square method to do this? Very simple. What we do is we equate this to 0. Then we know that the second term is divided by 2. Whatever the term that we have here as a second term is subtracted, taken out and squared. The other terms are to be written as such. Then we simplify within them. That is, we finally have x plus 4 whole thing squared minus 16 plus 12 is equal to 0. Minus 4 equals 0. Now children, you should understand that at this particular point in a quadratic graph, this is what we call as our turning point. Here our turning point is minus 4 minus 4. That is, if a graph is to be drawn, right? I'll be drawing a very simple graph here. This will be our turning point and the coordinate of that turning point will be minus 4 minus 4. That is what is expected from us. Further moving forward, when we further do this calculation, what we understand is, we know that along y-axis x is 0. Also along x-axis y is 0. Along y-axis x is 0. Along x-axis y is 0. We have considered y to be 0. So in this calculation, as we move forward, our objective is to show where the graph cuts the y-axis. Graph cuts the x-axis where y is 0. Therein x plus 4 whole thing squared is 4. Now to get rid of this square, what do? We introduce a square root. When you introduce a square root, what happens is that we write x plus 4 is equal to plus or minus 2. Therein x is minus 2 minus 4, x is minus 6, and also x equals plus 2 minus 4, x equals minus 2. Now, even though this graph is not clear, minus 2 and minus 6 are the points where the graph cuts the x-axis. Very simple. So our coordinates where the graph cuts the x-axis will be minus 6, 0 and minus 2, 0. Likewise.